Hello? There we go. I would like to have one stream start without an excessive amount of scuff, but I guess that's just not in the cards. But hello, good evening, everyone. How is it going? Sorry they put out the schedule before going live. I just wanted to hop right into it because, well, I've been looking forward to play Final Fantasy all day, and I want to share it with you guys as much as I can. And as for those of you who may not know, I like to do voice acting in the cutscenes. And wow, my encoder. I might have to drop some stuff. Um, mm, yeah, I may have to drop some stuff if the encoder stick gets overloaded or midstream, but we'll see how things go. We're gonna kind of ease into it, get to MSQ and start working on some alter jobs classes because we need to do all the role quests so we can renew our mentor status. They're making us do that this time. We didn't have to do that during the walker, and I was grateful for it, but here we are. So, without further ado, let's get out of Jeepos, and we're starting off in the inn. God, this is such a beautiful inn. Uh, yeah, it's so beautiful. They did a fantastic freaking job with this game, or the graphically with this expansion. They just did such a great job with it. But here, our frame rate's about to drop because yeah, this is really taxing stuff. Like, you can't run this on high end and not expect some frame rate dropping. Alright, so yep, our frame rate's definitely dropping. So I hope we get better results in Wakumeki Meki, but the cutscenes should be okay. And the ones that aren't voice acted, I will do my best to voice act, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not the best voice actor for some of these roles, but here we are. Alright, so let's talk to Wuklamat. Lamati. Lamati, a father first. Ooh, Wuklamat needs to pay a visit to the palace. Right, there's a things to take care of at the palace. While you can pass time however you like, I'd suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even us here need to rest, but we have a big journey ahead of us. I was just there! Big goat look. Excuse me, Lamati. Yeah, calling her Wuklamat is just it's a verbal slog for me. I'm sorry, but it is. Lamati is a lot more memorable in name, I think. We went to the wrong one. Meh. That's what we're gonna go to. Anyway, we're going right back to the freaking cabin. You know, we got done resting. He's like, "Oh yeah, go back to the cabin. You need to rest some more." Like, no, I don't. Welcome back, madam. So you've a Landsguard messenger most anxiously awaiting on your return. Ray of the third promise entourage. I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Wuklamat. Pardon? Did I hear them correctly? That we are not to tell Lamati that we were summoned by the Dawn servant himself? She's gonna walk in on this, isn't she? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I get the feeling we're about to have a 1v1 with them. I just kind of get that feeling. Is that Butch God? The Dawn servant awaits you within. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. You know, we're gonna go in this as Reaper. As much as I want to recreate the scene, we're definitely gonna go in as Reaper. Maybe New Game Plus as a Viper. We really will to later. But let's see where this goes. And he is armed. Your Grace?
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
Ah, so it's a fight he wants. David Estinian, why did you have to tell him? Very well. Very well, Your Grace. If it's combat you wish, it's combat you shall have.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The lance wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided.
That is very true.
Judging by the sailor's gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
You could say that.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won,
Ooh.
are you warrior enough to stand against me?
So neither of us gets too carried away.
Not even the slightest hint of fear. I knew you were no pretender.
Damn right.
The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies.
The dawn rises.
Ready your arms and show me the truth of the tales.
Very well, Your Grace.
Give it your all. I would have liked to remember.
Hey, Andy, how's it going? We just got started with the boss fight. Oh, I missed a new ability.
You can do better than that.
The
I see you know the Viper style.
I think that dialogue was kind of messed up.
The spearman did not lie. Very well then.
Bye. So They got locked out of VRC. Like, what happened? Solid reason Kindle.
All right. Did you think you had my measure? Take this! Hold it up! We're far from finished.
They IP banned you? Like, did they give you any reason or anything?
Stay alert.
That's right. But so no information at all, not even like a follow-up letter? Man, that seems kind of suspicious. Call me crazy, but that, damn, that freaking sucks. I thought I was far enough away from that one. Oh, the freaking Azim, what'd you expect? Nice.
See what you're truly made of.
Uh, oh, there we go.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
That, but yeah, that really freaking sucks. I mean, it wouldn't take much to get your alt account or up to where you can attend the meetups, but that just seems really suspicious. The IP banned you is like maybe someone else was doing something that happened to be on your network.
Full strength to bear
That, but
it,
you could probably ask for a new IP.
but you are the first to withstand it.
Oh, we impressed him.
My head of reason asleep. I never expected you to give me so much trouble. Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
I'm glad we impressed the guy. They get the villain now. He's about to tell us something pretty important.
Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here. I
What was
had
it?
to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
It's like, whoa, that was not expected.
In some respects, she is much like me. Hot-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father.
Okay, this was not expected from coming from him.
Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamati? Whether he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
He wants to know the truth. I think she's the best fit. I think she has the best potential out of all four of the people vying for the throne to not screw things up.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamati thinks she understands our many peoples, their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital.
Yeah, that's something she has definitely got or dealt with as she's proceeded, and I think she's going to continue to improve on that front personally. But yeah, hopefully they get back with you soon and they can recover your main account. They had to have had a reason that, or someone just made a really bad mistake. I mean, it's hard to say without them actually communicating with you. So so hopefully they get back with you pretty soon because that's some BS. That or Andy, that's just some B freaking S.
And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all four claimants are lacking.
Oh yeah, that I noticed that right away.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
That it well may not be that, I don't think, but it might be overzealous people or trying to do what they feel is right and completely missing the mark. That's something kind of where Dawntrail even talks about a little bit, believe it or not. Of course, I did that part of the story offline, but yeah, here we are. With the cultivated successor.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
Yeah, that makes sense. You gotta have a worthy successor.
I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow.
I think it's working there, Gulu Jaja.
I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn. Guide Lamachi as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
Yeah, after we get done with this cutscene, there is one thing I want to talk about the story so far. I mean, not spoilers per se, but just overall theme that I've been noticing we're outside and inside a game.
I knew it.
Lamatia.
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you.
Well, I didn't tell her.
You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
Uh, I plead the fifth.
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
No harm done. Uh, I'll say my thoughts on that for a sec here in a second.
Learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
She says that just.
Watch over her, champion. Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Well, yeah, that's definitely a way to put it. They surround themselves with either yes men or people taking advantage of them. I mean, that's not good either way. Okay, so now that we're at a pause point, um, so for VR chat, I mean, look at how many people they're supporting on a daily basis. They probably have hundreds and hundreds of requests, especially this time of year when there's a lot going on within VR chat itself. It's not just a small event we're talking about here. We're talking hundreds of thousands of users, possibly millions. Not all of them are going to have a smooth experience, and when support is inundated, they might be short on staff because they did just have to lay off a lot of staff. Well, the merits of that is up for debate. That is just the reality of things. And it's going to take them a little time to get back, especially when you're talking this time of year when there's a lot of holidays. So don't be too hard on them yet. Save the judgment for when they get back to you and actually give you an explanation on what happened. Then, depending on what they say, then let the floodgates loose. They may or may not deserve it at that point, but at least get the facts before you light the fuse. That's all I can suggest on that. And as for Dawntrail, well, Dawntrail is, I gotta be honest, it is definitely one of those expansions you have to go into with the right mindset, because a lot of people, I think, are kind of, I think they're going in with this expectation that the stakes are going to be higher than Endwalker, but it's not the case. The Warrior of Light is in a new role. We're setting the stage for a new set of stories, and it is a new play to echo the sentiments of Emmett Selk. Like, the final curtain fell on the old story, and a new curtain is rising on a new play with new parts for everyone to play. Warrior of Light is kind of in a mentor role for this expansion, not the center of attention. Like, now the Warrior of Light's kind of having to learn, or like what Vana did, to kind of be a mentor to someone who is incoming to that role, or someone who needs it to or do something that they dream of doing, like Clement does with trying to become the Dawn Servant. And that does take a little bit of different type of storytelling, a different pacing. And of course, Clement is going to take center stage of that because it's a story about her with the Warrior of Light, or bringing her into her own. And that's what kind of mindset I would suggest anyone comes into the story with. Yeah, but the yeah, I mean, you're definitely right to be aggravated. Just Andy, just try to be patient till you have all the facts. Like that is the best way I think this can be handled for the moment. Alright, now back to the main story. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away or after their bouts. Zoroljaja, your Landsworthy friend Destinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious, though. Did Papa want anything else of you? Where... Oh, just a sparring partner. That's it. Well, that's all it was. Yeah, I don't think she needs to know that he was that worried about her. So, Lamati thinks it's time to gather her allies for the road ahead. I would say probably next week. I mean, not like Monday, but like probably Wednesday next week. You probably should have heard something by then. Said, but much past that, I would start escalating, like actually tagging their Twitter relations team. As they call me crazy, but I've noticed a lot of places seem to be a little bit more responsive when you blow them up on Twitter. I don't know why, but they seem to be. I still haven't had one bite of Namaki's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going to go back and finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet in the four-eyed cabins. Come and join us if you had a moment to recover, eh? Damn it, Papa. Wait, oh, there we go. Whoa, what's up this way? Whee! Now we go back to the cabins. Again, this is like our 50th trip to the cabins. We continue to continue with the right of succession? Yes, we shall. I don't think that's the case, Indy. It's not uncommon to roll a new Twitter account, especially with as funky as the algo is. And besides, it's their job to be customer service, not scrutinize what you're doing with your social media. I mean, let's be honest here. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left the hours you're prepared to travel in search of work, so I had a few belongings to begin with. The bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took a rather lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fontaine. Shall we pop out for Ethenshire then? A word before you go. Pardon? Wookie Voo, what are you doing here? I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetuating the grave offense and delay that promises departure. Oh no. Please take up your axe and rend my flesh into taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Oh, alright then. I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I'd come to the city to purchase supplies while spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the city of gold, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I did read that they were actually taking action on that, Randall's helping player accounts too, which I think is a good move. I mean, old or not, that game is still one of their flagships and it's still carrying Valve as a dev. That's right. It's the final step in the right of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tural for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest, however, it is more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. Frog Guru, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Coffee Beans. Oh, I hope it's working. Say, welcome. Really appreciate it. Say, those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. That's rather spooky, isn't it? The lesson to be learned from this, the promise, is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Well, I hope you don't become coffee anytime soon, because yeah, I like my coffee beans like they are. The coffee beans are precious, you know? Thank you, Wookiever. But being a frog guru, I would expect you probably know different kinds of water that would make great flavoring. Yeah. So, what are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, then how did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? Yeah, these are good questions. It seems that legend originated with the Yokoi. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Funginet safely into the Moblin's care. So, oh, uh, Vernon Turbid, you're a barista? Oh, man, you my kind of people. Meow. See, I've only met one type of coffee I didn't like, and that coffee was brewed by a military cook. You know, the Kazuma Uka.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilian sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Well, this strikes me as
Prove useful, will have all the land they desire. Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them.
if I lie.
For territory are of value. Wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel? Step aside.
Uh-oh, so these two are fighting now.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Oh, I don't like where this is going, not at all.
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja. Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head.
Oh, so they are not having a good time here, are they?
The Dawn Servant
Got a
may have
bully and a
failed
warmonger. Let's see how this plays out.
but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon. Face me in battle and learn your place.
Oh, he ain't backing down. Ooh.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Oh, dang.
Too scared to make the first move.
He's probably sizing him up. It's this guy's area, which would play to the smaller one's advantage. And if he's as good as they say, oh, got him.
But he's just a runt.
You ain't just a run. He kicked your ass, buddy. Yeah, I'll catch up with chat after this cutscene.
My thanks for your restraint. I can kill him whenever I please.
Zorolja. Like, he seems like an excellent military commander, but he would not be a great ruler. Meantime, they're like, he one hit him.
Your part in this is far from over.
He easily go to his backup plan and probably attack us on the way up. That's the thing I'm betting here. Oh, he didn't. Oh, snap. We're back, and we brought us for the William Potts one. This is unfortunate. A talented goldsmith who worked at Estime's Aesthetics in Olda. Wonderful. Impressive. You are the first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you through the workpot. This is it, then. I look forward to hearing you proclaim Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fontaine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You've reached requirement 4 feet of pots. Ready Rock presents you your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. Neat! Let's go! But yeah, Guru, military coffee is... I think it's in a very strange way motivation to survive, so you actually taste something besides gruel at the end of the day. I hate to put it that way, but that's the only way I can excuse that bad nonsense. It's 3. So we have 3. More parts, one candidates? Come, tell Ready Rock your tales. And Jaja over there ain't got nothing to show for it because he got his butt whooped as he wanted to break the rules. Another feat accomplished. Another keystone acquired. Oh, you are doing well. I expected nothing less of Zoralja's esteemed sibling. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you cherish and arm Tural with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Server's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical or innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolal is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That doesn't work that way. Charlian was on their radar. That may well be true. But how long will it take Tuliolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. It doesn't work that way. To conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Didn't we keep fighting until the mounting cross convinced them to lay down their weapons, until all had grown tired of loss? Damn, he's bloodthirsty. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Pretty Rock is reminded of days long ago. The time before Tuliola, there were no pot packs for Potsworn. It was a normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Gulu Jaja arrived, the families of the grab snatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not war-make people. We feared the death had come for us, but Gulu Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? I'm guessing that's what the head of wisdom sounds like. I have no idea, to be honest. And so began custom of good living. Happy Potswan make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulu Jaja's words were wise. Joy Smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jiggly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of the pot packs. Yes, reason and clever thing changed Mobby's way of life. He is not listening at all. The first province tries of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. I don't like that look. That creeped me out so bad. We should be getting on as well. So, yeah, a nice peaceful coffee shop does sound like a dream. And that's why I'm... Oh, that reminds me. I actually need to upload that and do a test run of my VR cafe. I mean, it's something in the works, but I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Voidful, hello! Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hope you had an awesome night. Yeah, Bakul Jaja never did come back, did he? Come to think of it... Do you have a moment, Third Province? Korak would repay you for hand helping with Kehi. He brings a tale of the Golden City. So, oh, the headpad's not working. Dadgummit. I think the headpads might be broke. Let me get through this cutscene and I'll troubleshoot it. Oh yeah, I am going to be testing my VR cafe definitely this week, if not later tonight, but definitely this week. And I hope to actually have a preview of it up, or with the stuff I've been working on actually working. As I think I definitely nailed the sci-fi cafe type vibe. The Neo, hello, how's it going? You just witnessed the bully, or missed the bully getting or thwomped by the warmonger. So, really? I'd love to hear it. Excellent. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rakorok. Where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yakoi friends. They live up in the mountains in Oropaka. The giants again. Seems like everything is pointing us that way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthshire and your joy smiles behind. So, oh, you had went out to dinner? Pog. So, I hope it was an awesome dinner. Yeah. Alright, now time to talk to everyone here. The stories describe a palace of boundless happiness, but also rife with dire warnings of seekers who did not return. What are we to make of this? They're hermits. That's what you make of it. The head of reason and Ready Rock's story sounds so different from the head of resolve. They share the same body, yet their personalities are wholly distinct. It unsettles me that Zoralja is an even better claimant, or is even a claimant in the first place. Surely his father cannot condone his violent ambitions. You're right, he doesn't. But what can you do? He hope he learns temperance along the way, I would assume. These tales raise many questions. Let us hope the giants have answers. And Lamati? Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. The Golden Mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Uropaka Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up to the mountain. Let's find that first. Sweet, and fish. Yeah, we're gonna get the rest of our ether currents while we're here. All good pot packs must come to an end. Mubamulka is searching for a strange face to Earthenshire. You are Ray, are you not? She who has been strengthening to Wuklamat? Could Mubamulka ask you that strength led in her turn? The matter is this. Mubamulka's craft hand is to retire after long years. He lips that he intends to fancy craft one last masterpiece before he does so. But for this, he needs the hand help of Strangeface to the village. Anfroy is his name. He is always very murky-worded with his requests, so Mubamulka is not sure what hand help he needs. But if you could exchange tongue flaps with him, she would be very, very happy feels. Okie dokie. Oh, and we're taking 5 here. Triple triad, let's go! Horsewalk at Potsward is not only a craftsmaster, but also a cardmaster. Always playing triple triad. And always beating Warswalk. Need to play trade some more to be good fighting friend for Potsworn. Will Lowlander play trade with Waxward? So will I kick your butt? Absolutely. And she'll recommend it so we know what deck he's got. Swap mechanic. Well, at least I got a decent one here. Blue. Let's use their own card against them. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one there. Let's see. Put that one here. Let's see. I put that one here. Oh, game over. Game over, man. Nope, no rematch. Lowlander's Cardmaster too. Happy thanks for play training. Also learned a lot. Vindavak. Vindavak, oh, it's a ring coffer. In a flighty fright. Did you say Vindavak's treacle catcher has gone missing? That's all around the village, and some say he went to pay a visit to Imperious Giant's prey place. A prey place is danger place, full of friendly munchy friends. You're a fighter, are you not? Will you swollen? God, Moblin speak and Goblin speak always tongue tie me. Oh my god. Oh, nice. I actually just got something. I'm definitely gonna redeem that after stream, because that's free food in game, of course. But yes, we will definitely swordland or help-handed swordland. First, we will go in here. Envoy, deja vu. Yes, I'm Envoy. Do I know? Wait, aren't you the friend of the Third Promise? The adventurer from across the water who was asking about the potbacks? That would be me. Ah, I see. Mother Mook sent you. I only said I needed help of a stranger to Earthenshire. Trust her to pick an honest-to-goodness hero. The task I have for you is but a trifling one, but it is very near and dear to my heart. I want you to find out all you can about Mother Mook. Yeah, there's nothing untoward about it, I assure you. I'm interested in what she's interested in, her hobbies, her likes and dislikes, what she holds dear, so forth. But for certain reasons I'll share with you later, she can't know this. We've been working together for decades, but now as my potback is about to end, I find that I know next to nothing about her. But perhaps others who work closely with the Moblins might. Ah, so he wants to make something special for her, and he's not sure what to make. Got it. Obli? Mother Mook and Envoy? Yes, I know the pair well. He's famously very protective of him, sometimes even rejecting his patron's orders outright. It's not that she thinks him unequal to the task, you understand. Quite the opposite, in fact. She knows how exacting his standards are and how discontented he would be if his work failed to meet them. So any time a patron attempts to have him lower his standards or design something differently to how he judges best, Mother Mook will always leap to his defense. As what she enjoys, well, her delight in Enfor's creations has not dulled at all in the years they've worked together. I should think she likes nothing more. Now that is interesting. So basically, she just enjoys his work no matter what. That's what we're gathering so far. Tarnatic. Tarnatic, good Moblin. So what does Mother Mook value most? Her pot's one, of course. Any mobby who says otherwise is a fib speaker. She keeps the treasure he gave her heartside at all times, or so she was lipped to Tarnatic. He hasn't a flimsy thought what his treasure might be, but whatever it is, it's sure proof of the friend bond between them. So he doesn't really know either. Yeah, Guru, I'm splitting time or splitting level between Viper and Reaper because I don't want to waste the main story EXP. But I'm really enjoying Viper, but it's just, I like Reaper a little bit more, but that could just be that, or that I just like Scythes. But I really do enjoy Viper too. I actually have it at equal level with Reaper. What else to do with Breathtaking's Mother Mook? That's an easy ask. Mother Mook never lip-drops about anything other than her Potswan or Enfroy. She says he is just as good as Trixie Crafter as he is Crafty Tricker. Always playing crafty tricks. One day, Envoy draws little arrows around the village showing Potswan how to leave Earthenshire without Hellpin's eye-catching them. Many laugh-minded Potfords follow the arrows and leave secret for hiding place in the woods. Mobbies are Freddy feels over disappearing Potsworn. Potsworn come back all glitter teeth, but help hands are streamers. Or steamers. All except Ovalmok. She goes around the village saying guilt words to every mobby to end for a sneaky trick. Deep heart though, it's clear that she has nothing but happy feels to have him back. So she is head over heels for this guy in terms of his work. She really enjoys or what he does. I don't think it's going to be helpful to him, but it might be. Oh, you're back. So what did you find out? She enjoys you and your craftsmanship and the stuff you do. She really thinks that much of me. They say that a moblin hellpan love nothing more than that charges, and it seems it's true. Though it wouldn't hurt for her to show it a little more often. But that's not the only thing you learned, and I thank you for it. You've given me exactly what I need, so I suppose it's about time I told you what I need it for. The truth is... Burp! So much for that. Wait a moment. Oh, is Ray still hard at helping? Yes, she is. So I'll thank you for not bothering us. Do you remember that I specifically asked for you to leave me be until my work was complete? Now, I have a little bit of an adversarial relationship. I get the feel it, where it's more like brother and sister. Always such angry words. Mobile books means no bother. Just needs to do daily mob duty, sharpening tools until they sparkly shine. I'm telling you that I don't need you to. Not now, anyways. I'm almost retired. All my commissions are already dealt with. Until end of day of potpack, Mother Milk will uphold her pack part. It is her duty as helphand. Why do you always have to be so... I'm sorry, Mother Milk, but I'm going to have to put my foot down as I expressly forbid from touching my tools until my work with Ray is finished. And then Mother Milk will do as Anfroy asks, though it makes her shamefaced. She will hand turn to other duties, and Anfroy needs her, yes, all he'll call. Aww. She just wanted to help out, and he had to say no because he wants to keep the secret from her. Wish I didn't have to do that, but I'll be needing every one of those tools if I'm to achieve my aim. That aim being to make a farewell present for Mother Milk. In all the years I have been working here, she has been my guardian angel, answering my every prayer before it even makes it to my lips. Even in these recent times, when the hellpans have grown few for the number of Potsworn, her service hasn't lapsed an ilm. Now that my service is coming to an end, I wanted to do something just for her, to thank her for everything she's done for me. Yet, despite her knowing me better than I do myself, I discovered I didn't really know anything about her at all. I tried to speak with her to learn what really makes her tick, but she always brushed me off, said it was only a wish to, as a humble helphand, was to see my wishes realized. That got me thinking, perhaps she and the other goblins might be more willing to open up to someone who wasn't bound by the pot pack. Someone like you, and by the gods, the plan worked. I have an idea for a present now, and all that remains is to craft it. But, without Mother Milk's help, that might be a little more difficult than usual. If you'd be willing to play helphand a little longer, I'd make it worth your while. Okay, I'm going to come back to that later, but I definitely want to see how this ends. You're going to focus on Dragoon? Say, so you want to be another Azure Dragoon? I cannot believe I am... oh, And that's the shape of peace. That'll probably give me the last ether curve for the area. Favorite artisan? Hello? You're looking for Twinkle Crafter? That's me! Well, most likely. I'm one of the Moblin's contracted artists specializing in jewelry making. When Davok was concerned for my safety, you say? How kind of her to send my own personal guard. I've ever been fascinated by the unique visual language of the Yakoi, you see. I often visit this place to bask in its grand, imposing glory. Yet, I have never once taken a step beyond this point. The beasts that lurk within are far too dangerous to risk delving any further. But, with you at my side, I can finally make a detailed study of the rest of the ruins. Such is what remains of them, of course. 500 years have come and gone since the giants returned to their ancestral lands, and they have not been kind to the creations they left behind. Yet, some of the larger structures still remain, some impressive gate for one. They say the Yakoi towered yalms above even the tallest of Brawl, but I wonder if their architecture might have played some part in exaggerating those tales. Its sheer sense of scale serving to inflate the giant's own... But enough speculation, let us press on. We have much to discover. Okay, I'll defend the guy. I mean, I can respect the desire for knowledge here. Kazuma Uka. I've got 2 ether current left here, and this is one of them. Pillars the sun overlook the nave. Fascinating, isn't it? The simple combination of geometric shapes naturally draws one's eye to the center, all the while remaining a delicate balance. As the sun traversed the sky, so too were the shadows of the towers above the paint patterns built on the ground below. And not just any patterns, oh no. Calculations. Every stone cut in place with a mathematical precision, divining the movement of the stars and changing of the seasons, a triumph of both function and true artistry. But wait, what's that over there by the cliff's edge? Quickly, with me. This guy. I know how to take this guy out at least. Ah, this is a good thing. The artisan? Deja vu? Thank you, but forgive me for racing ahead like that. I was so absorbed in examining every ilm of this place I clean forgot the reasons I'd never done so before. But if anything is worth it risk one's life for, it is surely this. Just look at this tower. It is a work of art. The entering dot might appear a little more than a pile of stone, but look at how each brick is positioned perfectly in line with the neighbors, and not a drop of mortar to hold them in place. The graves surely have some religious significance. They certainly inspire reverence in me. Yes, inspiring reverence, that's the thing. Why else would the giants build their temple upon the cliff top, not to make daily proof of their predominance over those who dwelled in the plains below? Those who were beneath them in every way. One cannot admire them, that their creations should awe and exhilarate us even now, centuries after they've been gone. Thank you, my friend. My passion for jewel crafting has been cooling of late, but now I am positively burning with inspiration. If the Yakoi's creations can echo through the ages, and so can mine, to Uthenshire and eternity. Well, I'm glad he's excited. Oh, you challenge me? Oh, wrong turn, literal Albuquerque here. But I cannot believe those big bugs did challenge the Reaper. Nope, you can't go in that. Which one is it? Oh, there's Vindavok. Vindavok, your helping hand is safe. And big thanks for bringing Twinklecraft back to us. Is he safe and well full of mine fruit too? He says he found it at the Giant's play place. And this need for mine fruit is common among the Potsworn. Some try to find it in history, some in nature, and some even in firewater. It is our side of the pot pack to keep them well supplied with it, a duty that is a constant source of brain pain. But all the ideas they come up with when they have it, such fresh thinking. Rindavok can't wait to see what our friendly Twinklecrafter and Wrangle crafts next. And I would imagine there's only one quest left. Or to get the final ether current for here. And that is the final MSQ for the area. And then I can come back and start doing fates. Oh. Trial? We were to meet with the Yakui at last. This road will take us through the mountains to the Uropaka Highlands. An exhausting route, perhaps, but a straightforward one. One day we're sailing up rivers, and the next we're hiking up mountains. The Highlands were part of the earlier proof that took place, that being Gulujaja's encounter with the Yakui. But 'tis also the stage for the Lay of Ice, where heroes fought the monstrous Villagarmanda. I am most curious to know how the right will demand of us here. You ready, Lamati? It seems that Lamati is. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. That promise! I'm glad I caught you. Artie asked me to bring you back to the village. What? What for? She says she has something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great import, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. Something's not right. It's information. I want to get play something. Eager to continue the Highlands and meet Yakui face to face. We've heard much about them, but I'm not entirely sure what to expect. Yet a rather interesting hair for here, or should I say, our tunnel what? In any case, strange that I've never noticed him while we were in Northamptonshire. Knowing Luke Lamont, she was probably eating sweets behind our backs and forgot to pay the shopkeeper for something equally careless. Or she just walked into a trap because she is she's very naive in a lot of ways. And I get the feeling she just walked into a trap. Taking quite a while. I just keep waiting for now, I suppose. Something ain't right. We should actually go check on her. You have the right of it, Ducky. Perhaps there were complications. Let us wait a little longer. She walked into a trap. Can we just go ahead and act? Ow. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on her way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. I didn't let the rest of it look Lamont's sense of direction. Or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Finally, the first good idea. Called it. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. It was Ready Rock who had business with her, yes? Yep, only missing one ether current. That's probably the final one for the zone. Something's not right. I can feel it. I've been feeling it, Alize. You're behind. I pray not untoward has befallen the third promise. She doesn't seem to be here. You don't say. I thought little Mott was just being her usual impulsive self, but now I'm not so certain. Ready, Rock? Do you know anything? Rocker good, so sure. You've come looking for Wuklamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Roddy Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Then who is that man who came for her? A kidnapper, obviously. Oh, I thought you'd left already. Oh. Where's Lamati? Is she not with you? No, she was kidnapped just a few moments ago, it seems. We were just starting our investigation. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? That thou shouldest worry for thy sister is understandable, yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. Wise words, Orianche. Wise words indeed. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Ray and I should work together at least to better facilitate communication between our groups. Very well. And the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. It's going to be interesting, actually, working with Kona. We'll be on our way as well. Right. Keep in touch. Rianja? Come, we should begin as such. Very well. It's weird actually being a Miko paired with a Miko for a change. It's not Raha. Koana? Koana is ancient to begin the search for Wuklamat. If Lama T was returning to Earth and Shire from the west, then she should have passed through here. So Brady walks where she didn't see her. In which case, it's entirely possible that Lama T never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Or just ask the one at the west gate. Yeah, that would make the most sense because they probably would have seen something if anything did go down. Not the opposite end that wouldn't have eyes on it. I swear. Sometimes they have more forethought than the NPCs. Anything of note, Kona? The god didn't see Lamatina. We fairly shouldn't. She's not nothing shy. She's not one to pass without notice. You don't say. With third promise, Mobby has been standing at his post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What a tomata and a brightly colored hair. Mobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue props about a Pelu peddler in mini fires who was attacked by a crazy-haired bandit on the road. A bandit, you say? Thank you. You've been most helpful. My sister's clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We must consider the possibility that Tonabaltan, a messenger, and the brigand described in the century are one and the same, and that Lamati is in very real danger. You don't say. I really could have pointed that out about 3 weights ago. Come, let us head hurry many fires. I'd like a word with this peddler. Should they still be around? Oh, I really wish I could fly, but I need that last ether current from this quest line. Yeah, but honestly, I want this EXP more, and with only 30%, roughly, I should be able to get a top rating. Da-da-da-da. 'And come on, you stupid birds. $3 mil EXP, let's go. And then I could resume my search in the fires. But almost three or like 350,000 EXP didn't even bump the needle on my EXP or hardly. Holy crap. Man, the suspension on this car is good. Holy crap. Many fires. Kona and the Waylaid Peddler. Hey Ray, this is the motion you ran afoul of the bandit. Was this something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel, Kessa, who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? No mistaking that here. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. While Kesha and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pal. And with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. No wonder they went after Lamati. He likely thinks he get ransom for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find the villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. Let's say you do a small deception. I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wakasa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we'll catch the rat by the tail. Fitting for a cat. Let's do it. An excellent plan, and I have just the right garments for your disguise. At especially a discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Leave it to the Pelu Pelu to always want to make a deal. It's fitting for him, though, or is the second promise. Now, we lay the bait. I will proceed you into many files. My presence known, you'll follow or behind boasting to those along the way how much you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Wabakessa is as coin-hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We will let him strike, and then we will spring a trap. Very well. Sounds like a plan to me. And I get to break out the scythe. Yeah! I pray the old scheme is successful. Shall we? Time to play our parts. And try not to fall far behind. Very well. There, that's Zabral. That's Zabral fellow. Show them how happy your imaginary deal with his made you once you put on an appropriate display. Continue our next performance. Rare gemstone from that Hastara merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the sales were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. Good start, but I would make certain Wabakessa is aware of me. Let's continue. That mullet that looks like amenable to conversation. The stage is yours, right? What can mommy do for you? So, soldier, a special stone for your collection? Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Mommy is happy for your happiness. Mommy is also jealous of the merchant. You know, the jingly shiny must have made. The mood is set. The game is on. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Very well, Connor. The cheaty pillow, I bet. You see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him about the tale of your precious gemstone, then we'll be done with the part for the charade. Very well. Hey, I got also gemstone. There's nothing but mumblings and grumblings that some pass through. Whee! A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection? Oh, just a stroke of luck. No wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with a grateful coin, eh? Yep, you can say that. Well, I'm inspired to go down some hell of my own. Who knows? Maybe an opportunity will find me even as it found you. The trap is ready to spring. Ah, my most valued customer. A profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat person who sells swords is a tempting fate, so I shall make other charm my last stop and return forthwith to Tural. That was the bastard. Did you see the rat has come for a nibble? Mm-hmm. You played your part to perfection, Ray. A woman of many talents, just as Stanker Nurianjay described. Now, let us lure Wakewasa out and spring the trap. Agreed? My wish is to execute the final stage of the plan. Let us execute the final stage of this plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed. Better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming while Bakessa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden while the time comes to spring the trap. Just remember, we need him alive. May not be able to do that, boss. I am a reaper. It's my job to collect souls. However, I will be willing to do this as a Viper. And make for stabby stab. Hello, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We're about to get stabby. Be very quiet. I'm hunting bandits. Yeah, what better way to be sneaky than be that of a viper? A literal snake in the grass. Oh. I shame one so cute should be a sellsword. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of those profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. And the Viper strikes. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye, men. Kill these Vidral. How dare you call a Vidral hunter a Vidral? Slippery vermin. It seems like to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, pray leave them capable of speech. I'll leave their tongues in. The rest of them, on the other hand, but yeah, we're doing good, X. I hope your night's going awesome. Uh, we're doing pretty good. Their tongues are intact, I promise. God, that feels so good to strike them with the quickness of a viper. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royalties as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. And you pack of shite, salt lover. You'll get not answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wuklamat? Damn, he's mad. Please, let me at him. I can make him talk. I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise. That's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired? By whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wapakessa knows, and he's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed the lead after all. Once I've arranged for the Lance Guard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills. But perhaps you could pursue Wapakessa in the meantime? The bandit was running in the easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you use shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamati is being held. Oh, I agree. I agree. That's why I'm a Viper at the moment, not a Reaper. Because as a Viper, I can be sneaky. Hmm. Well, there's the idiot. Follow kids for a distance. The objective will interfere if you noticed or if you fall behind. If you require to display the effects on the picture, you will be discovered when he turns around. To avoid detection, make use of cover. Ooh, got some trouble than it's worth. Damn. Who's there? You'll never catch me alive. I cannot believe that. I gotta restart this just because he turned around as I was hiding. Like is he clairvoyant enough to see through a tree? Oh, that's a lookout point. I gotta remember that. Be easy. Just don't turn around, my buddy. Really? I can hide behind this rock, but I couldn't hide behind a tree earlier? Man, this guy kind of sucks to be a bandit. Rubio. So, oh, and I stayed hidden the whole time that time. Pug! Finally, my money, give it to me now. The lads are maybe hunting us already. Help yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. But right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin, and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, assaulted double in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleating. Go on, scamper away now before scary mercenary comes to claim your head. We found a... Really? Connor told me the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? Do you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright, your strategy. Forget what McKess said, stay on the Mambulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up with you as soon as I'm able. Alright, Jackard. And so what McKess is probably going to get us come up it soon. On he be go from a safe distance, or generally failure for notice fall too far behind. Should be able to complete the objective. Try again. And so far, so good. I don't have much cover from here. Nothing to see here. Move along. Move along. Yes, yes, you are hearing things. But double meeting. Ah. So he's heading to the ferry. So why would he head to the ferry? I'm betting or Bakul Jaja is involved in this. He's probably mad that he... Oh no, he cut one of those free to prevent the ferry from leaving.
Better late than never.
A little behind, aren't you, Thancred?
That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors.
Probably a good idea, Thancred. Most likely.
That will complicate matters.
Oh, he really needs to wake up. Found it.
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
He's got the right priorities.
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
He ain't wrong.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived.
I guarantee she was.
I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Yeah, I'm not going to be a dickhead. I'm going to be honest, be patient and trust in Chadgrid.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be? These days, Tural and Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
That is insane.
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her.
Yeah, and the thing we learned through the entirety of Realm Reborn through Invalker is don't make promises you can't keep.
So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
Yeah, we did, till the ensues let loose.
Why release the punity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Very well.
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Yep, and back to mini files we go. Connor? I may have put rescuing number T ahead of my own progress. Do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, I'm incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, and I am not fit to inherit her father's heavy mantle. Connor wishes to gather your companions for the upcoming rescue. We need to gather our forces. I agree. Let's gather the forces. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubika knows where Llama T has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, my quarry had the foresight to release your punity from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Edville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With a right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Ray, would you accompany him? Of course. Meanwhile, the rest of us should get to work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose. Though the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. And let us divide the tasks and have at it. I mean, he is definitely an organizer. I gotta give him credit for that. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities downriver, so our girl would have fled to in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. Very well. Proceed. Alright, so we're going... This is literally Florida, like, in a nutshell. I'm probably going to have to do some fates to catch up leveling here before long. But I really hope to get to level, or to flying, so I can actually start going to the fates. Assuming impunity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marshaligaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows, the promise of food. Wild punities eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I had the leftovers to the feed I prepared. They should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. Nigaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave you to scatter the feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our punity's enticing feast. That seems simple enough. Gaga. You scatter Ernvil's punity feed along the water's edge. And one more punity feed. Oh. Only 22 minutes for a dungeon. Let's go! Alrighty, so hopefully or a dungeon will be enough to kind of catch Reaper up with Viper for leveling. Or shit, I finished laying up the last of the bait. Step back, got a sight, and leave the rest to me. Okie dokie there, boss. Here she is. There's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Yes, there's a good girl. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats and then lead her over to the boat. You can let Kona know we have our punity back. I'll send the word. It's nice to see when a plane comes back together. Freebird! And tax paid in full. We might be able to get over there and get some experience for it. I don't even really care about completing it. Damn, I didn't get over there in time. Oh well, it happens. You silly thing. Connor? Anvil has a punity in hand then? Good. I expected nothing less from a certified cleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levidier twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the parts one make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on a rescue mission as soon as we hear from Tancred. Oh my god, the palm. Kona is nervously awaiting the call from Tancred. Tancred must know something by now. Speaking of the double. You found her? Understood. Thank you. I had but to invoke his name. Tancred followed the Hubigo's boat to its destination and confirmed they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Bakul Jaja and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. I'm a T in Richleaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in impunity and make our way back down to Ikumitu. Iukiatumu. Oh my god, I cannot say that. Let's go. Mm-hmm. I'm betting there's a dungeon right after this. Just the simple fact we're coming to a conflict with Bakul Jaja. Yep, back in this dungeon. Chat grid.
Tancred. The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
Bakul Jaja. That's two things I'm gonna get revenge on you for. Taking her hostage and kidnapping her, and the taco.
Pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
Give it back! Fountain poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
He doesn't care.
Was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant.
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears.
I'm really wanting to rip both of his throats out.
Meow. Someone save me. Who did that?
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
Says the kidnapper.
Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Yep, let's get it.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
This. I cannot wait to kill this for.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
Thank you, Thancred. A cool Jaja? You're mine. I'll have both your heads.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
Now, we have our acclaimant stone to recapture, don't we?
These weaklings think they can defy us. We'll slaughter the lot of them.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails.
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
Makul is definitely the wiser of the two, but not by much.
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
I would go back and just say, hey, this bastard stole mine. Can I get his? It's obviously he ain't gonna come for it.
Do we give chase?
He'll come to us in time.
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
Agreed. Oh, he's hurt. That's not good. He ain't gonna show it, though, either, is he? He's gonna be stubborn to the last. Flippy, I kind of understand. Not that the ears are resembling or anything. I'm glad to see you unharmed, Lamati. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kona. And all of you, too. That's what friends do. The cool Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him, and it cost me a keystone. Anjatin upended his life so that I could accomplish the Malbad's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I let him down. So we take back what was stolen. Yes, we'll do exactly that. Next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly arse and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja use some useless Bunawa sycophant when he caught sight of us? In reference to Sarilja, I would assume he is devoted to our brother and is the only Bunawa I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Zoralja was somehow involved in this, I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited. Bakul Jaja should face punishment, of course, but so must bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamati. I shall request the father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards the life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. And she's thinking three-dimensionally, which is well and good to a point. This is something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. Thank you all for your help. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Clement? You bet I am. Zoralja's gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Yep, let's freaking go. I am really sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. Kazumoka! And just like that, wee! Let's fly like the eagle. Now I need to be level 93 to get to the next one. Ow! Why bonk? Like what do? Why bonk the cat? Now where are these fates? Oh my god, still after number 50? Hey, if you want funny, yeah, don't redeem hydrate. Just please don't. I really hope that's working all right. Actually, let me make sure. Oh yeah, it is. Yep. Yes, I do. It is not your average hydrate. Yeah. So, oh, there's a fate. Let's go. At least I can fly to the fate. Oh, I am now frightened. Like, what have I just invited? No, not. Okay, I'll hydrate after this fate. My goodness, like why? Why did you have to drown me in the middle of a fate? Dude, this is deadly. Oh, I am really liking that or enhanced in Shroud. Like that feels so good. Like, what was it you? Then why were there shaker cups for in green things and bears? I could have swore I saw a Pokeball in there too. That is something I could look into. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Or an actual like splash. It'd be like crashing into the water or something. That's not a bad idea at all, really. I need to see if there is a way I can actually get that animated. Yeah, I gotta admit that it would be pretty cool to actually like have like a dunk animation or something. Like, oh god, like what? Hmm. Oh, and here we go to leveling. Let's go. And then we start up, or then we start leveling a Viper again. Nope. And there's my excuse me, well-fed buff. So, what the? Oh god, when I hit Shift J, it's throwing stuff at me. What the heck? Okay, so these are taking hits better. Uh, uh. Um, I I want to say I do have a few readings, but I actually forgot what they are off the top of my head. Um, though that does remind me, I actually need to refresh those readings, but I know I do have some stuff that gets thrown. The Invisible Rains. Uh, and I'm gonna start working on this one as. Yep, there goes the other one. Sweet. Let's get this one down for the count. And flip Bakul Jaja all across the river. Got it. Let place my bets on Thancred. This is Thancred. Thancred here. So I get the feeling it is going to be. In all seriousness, I do really feel like the end's claimant to the throne is going to be Wuklamot. Even if only for the reason. Or even for the only reason she seems to be showing the most character growth out of all of them so far. Like, in terms of learning learning about the people. Without spoilers, I would describe it as the Warrior of Light kind of transitioning to more of a mentor role. Well, I didn't even get to complete the Enshroud. I will greed on that because I might need that. But yeah, the reason I say it feels more like a mentor transition is because even though you're still like doing the adventuring thing and just more or less having fun, like in terms of the story itself, you're kind of mentoring the character in how to interact with people, which is something over the course of A Realm Reborn to Endwalker as part of the Scions, you've learned how to do fairly well. Or and basically teach them to listen and problem solve, which is frankly it's a skill that every leader really needs, or especially leading a nation like Tuliyola. And I think that's something that Will Clamont's actually learning pretty quickly. And honestly, I think that's been part of the purpose of the journey is not just to teach or the claimants about the people and the land, but also to kind of give the Warrior of Light a different perspective on things. Already possess one of that unique item? Oh. Dang it, Chadgrid, why are you blocking our way? Come on. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I still didn't enter from the last. I still haven't redeemed the hydrate from the last one. Yeah, that is something I should probably do though. Oh, and just making my ups. Alrighty, now I'm in a position. I think this is probably going to be our best bet right here. Do, do, do. But, Soy Jack, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Ah. Uh, and there we go. 30%. Sweet, we got this in the bag. Hey, Soy Jack, I've got a question for you. What are you trying to accomplish? Because you're just looking kind of stupid. I don't even know what you're going on about this cold gem nonsense. Soy Jack, like, honestly, dude, like, I'm in a cat form. What do you expect me to call the form? I mean, just think about that for a second. Sweet level up. Let's go. So Jay, I don't really know what you're trying to accomplish because you're not saying anything I haven't heard before, and I really don't care. Uh, yeah, not having that, dude. Uh, Soy Jack, you know the great thing about people like you? You're giving me free engagement and you don't even realize it. I hope you know that, right? You see, Swordjack, I'm definitely gonna grab a snapshot of this for later. Because you're giving me free content. I just hope you know that. It doesn't matter if you call me a furry or any of that other stuff. Yeah, yeah. I just gotta wonder, do you like trying to aggravate people? Because you're just looking really stupid. Uh, yeah, game. I am multi-streaming to a few places, and there's some wise guys on the green app, but not the first time I've seen it. Probably won't be the last. See, what they don't know is I've been around the block for a few times, and I've learned not to care about opinions that just simply don't matter to me. If you don't like my model, that is perfectly fine. I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, it's meant for me to have fun with. If you enjoy it, cool. If you don't, cool. But my question to you, or Soy Jack, ironic name. What are you doing here? I mean, honest question. What are you doing here? Because you're not really accomplishing anything, which is looking stupid. Yeah, game. I honestly I enjoy it as it does let me reach out to a whole lot of people I otherwise wouldn't be able to. And it does allow me to build presences off of Twitch, as let's be honest, Twitch has done some dumb stuff over the years. But that doesn't mean that some of the dumb people that cause some of the dumb stuff and don't migrate to other platforms too. Yep, exactly, game, exactly. But Frogger, because of the rules that Twitch has, I can't exactly name them like per name. But one or kind of is what happens when the earthquake starts shaking and it's a green color. And the other is a certain app called the Tube of You. Uh, it's no, Soy, I will agree with you. Twitch is kind of mid, and there is a lot going on in the background that does genuinely stink. Yeah, but right now it is one of the top players in the game, so it pays to be on it, like, or same as be on YouTube and be on Rumble. And boop, there we go. There we go. Man, are these worms really just gonna get munched on like that? Oh my god, they are. There we go. That okay, so what are you, like 12? Is, yeah, honestly, who has not heard a D's nuts joke? Like that is, yeah, that's like the old timer joke at this point, honestly. Like, can you come up with anything better? Seriously? The sweet react. Oh my god, I did not even realize the healer died. Holy crap. Oh yeah, Guru. It's like the D's nuts thing. Like honestly, I've been hearing those those jokes since I was in high school, which is quite a substantial amount of time ago. So to say I've heard it all would be an understatement. Plus, I've spent 6 years in the military, so I've probably heard some stuff that is it's just funny at this point. Okay, so um, so were you even alive when that data happened? Honestly. Oh, okay, so we are level 93 now. Oh, let's switch to Viper, see if we can level that up a little bit. Let's see. We did leveling. What is our tombstone count looking at? 591. Yeah, we need tombstones. Let's see what we're gonna get for roulette tonight. In the meantime, let's go. Let's get some fates out of the way here. Oh dang. That's probably gonna be our best fate here. Oh yeah, I actually just swapped to Viper, so yeah, I'm loving how Viper feels. It's quick and snappy. My only regrets, Roy, is that like people are not able to see this cringe because of Twitch rules. Like that's my only regret, to be perfectly honest here. So, oh, and there we go. Oh, that feels so freaking fun. Well, I mean, I back off for a little bit. Need that drowning. I mean, hydrate. Oh, Pictomancer. Um, I do have it unlocked. It is just really low level for the content right now. As soon as I get to level 100 with either with Reaper and Viper, then I'll probably level it up so I can use that as my magic class for the role quest. For me to mute you would require that I actually care, and I don't. Oh, yeah, no balls. Look at me, I got high school humor. Derp. That's what you sound like, dude, honestly. I wonder where everyone else is on this quest. Oh, fate failed? Brah. Really? That no one would help out with that fate? Alrighty. Let's see. Mole Patrol. Oh, waiting after number 50. Let's see. Where is the hired help? The hired help has to be here somewhere, right? There is no hired help here? Dang. So, you do realize jokes like that went out of style for me about 20 years ago? Like, you can call me that all you want. If I really was, my employer would have found out long ago, and I wouldn't be here if I was. So, good luck with that. Yeah, it's like some people just never seem to mature. Like I swear, dude, you've got to be like 12 or 13. Because there's no way you're an adult with humor like that. I mean, that's like the edgy humor of a 13-year-old. And dang, no one is running fates here? Seriously? Like, I cannot believe that. That is actually pretty astounding that no one's running fates here. You know, Soy, like when you say stuff like that, it really does show your maturity level being absolutely zero. 'Cause you're not even saying it to be me. You're saying it to try and get a reaction, and I'm just looking at you like you're an idiot. Because how else am I supposed to look at you when you're saying stuff like that? Hello, Dark Snake. How's it going? Um, not the raid. I'm actually or was leveling up, and now we're waiting on Q. And DPS queue right now is absolute pain. We are to get to main story, it's still another 20-minute wait, and we're after number 50. But I will give you credit for one thing, Soy. You are reminding me I need to actually get moderators for my chat sometimes because man, some of that stuff you're saying is just absolutely stupid. So I would invite you to learn Japanese. Then you might understand it. Yeah, you're not even fun. You're not even fun to make fun of anymore, dude. Okay, so just for context for Twitch is I know you can't see or see green app chat, but I'm kind of glad you guys can't because it like this guy's just being so stupid. Using certain N words and trying to insinuate for some reason I like 12 and 13-year-olds, which I can't stand people in general, much less kids. And yeah, this guy's just trying to get a rise out of me, and he's looking like an idiot. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Got Etherite tickets. Nice. Uh, what the heck? Hold on. I need screenshots. Um, you might be saying troll there, Soy Jack. I'm just seeing stupid. Is your trolling has been terrible if that's what it's really been, honestly. I mean that is absolutely horrid trolling. Yeah. And now we are waiting on Q to. Oh my god, we are still after number 50 and we're almost 10 minutes in. Holy. So I am not gonna dignify that question with an answer. But yeah, Snake. I'll explain a little bit more after stream, either in the Discord or through other means. As yeah, like if this is what trolling is in 2024, then dang, like the standards have indeed fallen. I mean, there is no way that this guy was trying to troll. Like this just sounds like a 12-year-old doing their best to freaking try and get a rise out of an adult. 'Cause they it's cool or edgy or hip or something, and like just no. That's all I can say. Just no. And no one is doing fates out here. What the heck? Well, I will say though, flying in Dawntrail reminds me of how much better flying is here than I remember it being in Warcraft. Let's get over to mini fires and yeah. So, do you even know what you're talking about, honestly? Or are you just saying something that you heard in class? Yeah, so I gotta wonder, the honest question for you here. Are you just trying to get, like, some sort of ban or timeout or something? I can't imagine another reason why you're acting this stupid. That's the show single money. It's obvious that Buck will judge has two minds when you see one head calming the other head down. His personalities are as distinct as two individuals could be. Like, oh god, or having to deal with Bakul Jaja or his one aggressive brother and one semi-calm brother, but never being able to separate. Oh my god, that would be terrible. Do you even know what that means, Soy Jack? Honestly, I don't think you actually do. Oh, experience Etherite tickets and a EXP meal set. Nice. I want to make good use of both of those. So you are some kind of stupid. You really are. You need to take the keystone back from Bakul Jaja before you arrive at the City of Gold. He will not relinquish it without a fight, though. You don't say, Alvino. Fauna has the picture of composure and rationality, except when it comes to matters concerning Wilclamant's safety. Far be it from me to fault a brother for being protective, but still. The Wilclamant I once knew would have been inconsolable at the loss of a keystone. This journey and your companionship is doing a world of good. So I think you might be looking in the mirror there, buddy. You can't be bad at a story RPG. God dang. Come on, Q, let's go. Well, he's at 35 now. It's not beyond number 50. Yeah, so you never answer my question. Like, why are you here? I can't imagine that just being a nuisance is very entertaining for long. Yeah, so like, how about you go play Elden Ring for a while and just get mercilessly beat? That seems to be your kind of speed. Number 28. All right, cool. Let's go. Come on, tick down. And get through movie night, and then we will be all set. So Pelu with market research. Now I'm just gonna see how long you're gonna go with it. Because I honestly think you are really bored if you have to go to a small streamer to do this. But unlike most folk, I'm stuck here until the roads open up again. But unlike most folk, I've got a wagon load of fresh fruit with me. Hungry travelers with nowhere to go. Could be some good money to be made. Well, at least he's making the best of the situation. Doesn't look like the caravan to Earthshire will be leaving anytime soon. Perhaps the moblins might slip me a few gil to keep the nasties from the gates while I wait. I mean, Hazel be enterprising, right? Perplexed Pelu and Alpaca Keep. Come on, 14, let's go. No, think about it, for a two-handed weapon, that's probably not the best handle design. I suppose it could be worse. What the? Wait, what post do they mark as? Oh, I've got to see what post they supposedly marked as sensitive, as that seems really stupid. And number 4, finally, we're almost there. Um, alright. So, oh, we didn't get movie night this time. Dang, it means I've actually got to pay attention a little bit. This isn't movie night, but it should be about a half level. It should put Viper to 43. Like, whoa, they want to attack me? What the heck? Alright, now on to the boss fight. Boop, boop, boop. There. And let's take down this Magitech boss. This is such a low-level dungeon, too. Yeah, the things I do for tombstones. Yeah. All these freaking tombstones I need just to gear up. Viper and a samurai. That's a weird. Well, I suppose it's not that weird appearance. This is like a samurai and a ninja. Different ways of accomplishing a similar goal. But also, that only applies from the Viper who applied it? Well, like, that kind of sucks for a debuff. Yeah, it should be like a poison. Five. We're... there. Now we get on to the big guy. Uh, and the stupid mech is down. Ah, so we're already to numbers, are we? But man, but that's what you just really want attention for some reason, huh? Like resorting to typing up to 100, really? I feel like we're about to have a Z as well. At last, recognition. But but now we're in Cutscene City. Nap time. Man, I hope these 12-solid experiences isn't worth it in the end. My God. Like, this one is not as bad as Praetorium, but it's still pretty bad. At least Ultimate Weapon, you're pretty much in and out. The Echo. No better than the multitude. I'm a viper. Like, surely that counts for something. Oh, wait a minute. This is Garlemald we're talking about. They probably haven't even made it over to Tuliola. Even know what a viper is. And theoretically, you would never, like when you're going through the story proper, you would never be this class at this point in the story because you haven't unlocked it yet. Unless you do a story skip. Visually deprive all I have toiled for that is mine by right. Like, meh. Like, you keep doing this, you're gonna pick a fight you can't win, lady. He be obsessed. Oh, is she gonna try to kill us? Seriously? And boop into snoot. Let's. Yeah, that's not how I remember that fight ending. I'll be totally honest. Alright, so with that, we got 2 classes level 93. It is past 11 o'clock, which means I need to wrap it up for the night. So let's. We're gonna get park in Tural or for the night. Let's get back over that direction. Ooh, there we go. And we are currently wearing the best gear for Viper that I have. What about... Yep, already had the best gear for that. So, alright, now that we are back in Turiola. Yep, let's find someone to raid out to over on Twitch. Let's see, where was it? Alright, it's in its own tab. Alrighty, let's see, who all have we online that we can raid out to? Yeah, let's go ahead and rate our good friend Sai. Looks like he's doing just chatting with the good Dr. Blackburn. And somebody else seen pop in the chat. But, yeah, let's go ahead and raid Sai. And with that, we will probably be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time or what well, I definitely know what place, obviously right here. I don't know what time or what we'll be streaming. Probably more Final Fantasy, because I really want to keep going with the, with the story, because the story is just freaking awesome. I love it to death. But with that, we're going to raid out to Sai, and we will see you all tomorrow. So good night, and take care, everybody. Good night.